morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to school on this Thursday, an extraordinary Thursday it is. The first day of September in the year 2016. Hope your day's off to an extraordinary start. Sit back now, though, because here are your morning announcements. The only announcements I have today really are about the little bit of excitement going on today because we're about to head to IMG. And any student is not going to IMG. Actually, right now, if you're in a homeroom right now watching these announcements, we're very sorry you can't join us. But if you please make your way to reception, check in with Miss Lisa, let her know that you're departing the building, and you can wait in reception for your ride. So, any students, teachers, you could pause the show right now. If there are any students in your room that are departing us, we wish you a great weekend. For the rest of us going off to IMG, students, you are excited to hear about the following items. This is important information for you to know and be aware of before we depart today. Number one, during the course of these announcements and prior to getting on the bus, any student who needs to use the restroom should go use the bathroom right now. Let's get that out of the way before we get on the buses. Number two, you need to leave any food items or water bottles. They've asked us specifically, we got a note yesterday afternoon from them, they specifically want us to not bring water bottles. If you have any food items, crackers or something like that, finish it now, eat it now, right now in homeroom before we go out to the buses. Again, the food and outside food and the water bottles are not allowed in the park. Also, students are not allowed to bring phones. Again, we got a message yesterday. They asked us specifically not to bring phones with us. Please leave your phone with your homeroom teacher for safekeeping here at UAS. We'll lock the doors. They'll be safe here while we're gone to IMG. If you need to call your parents to let them know that you won't have your phone, please do that now. Teachers, please, again, pause the video, let students or let them step out in the hallway. Make a phone call to your parents, check in with them, let them know that your phone will be here at UAS during the day while we're at IMG. Bus numbers have been assigned by teacher and chaperone. Teachers, attached to the morning announcements today is this listing. We'll have some hard copies of these in the office as well. And so please feel free to check those out. We've organized them by homeroom, and we've had to split some homerooms, but you'll see teachers take a look at that bus list. Anyway, back to students. Your homeroom teacher will share with you the bus number. Students are expected to drive the same bus going to IMG and returning. So whatever bus number you get on, there's 7 of them, count them, 7. Whatever bus number or whichever bus you get on going to IMG, please ride that bus coming back. There will be a sign in the window of the bus that says which bus it is. Let's see. Students are expected to follow instructions given them by the teacher or chaperone. In most cases, students, you should be with an adult that's been with you this week, say in homeroom or Regal, that kind of thing. Has been helping you with orientation, getting the boot camp, that kind of thing. So for the most part, you should know who the people are who are with you. But irregardless, any adult that's part of this group, a teacher, chaperone, we will have some parents with us. If they ask you to be at a place and a time, the expectation is you show up at the place and the correct time. Okay? We are unaware at this moment, listening to these announcements, exactly what the location of and the timing for lunch will be. We may be eating in shifts. Again, upon arrival at IMG, you'll be told that before we depart the buses. So when we arrive at IMG, please just stay in the buses. Again, you'll be told what to do to exit the buses. The second thing is at the end of the day, we're anticipating having to gather at 2 o'clock. Again, we will announce that when we arrive at IMG, but we'll gather at a place and we will tell you what that place is, and you're expected to be there on time. We need to make sure we get back before the end of the school day. Students have buses to catch and that kind of thing. Again, we will make those announcements about those arrival places and times, clarify those once we arrive at IMG. Students should select at least one buddy. Now, the numbers may not work out. There may have to be a group of 3. But again, you need to select one buddy, and that's the person you're going to get off the bus with. It's also the person when we meet at designated point for lunch. We meet at a designated point at 2 o'clock at the end of the day before we get back on the bus. And when we get on the bus, you need to know where that buddy is. He or she should be with you at those points. And again, so maybe before leaving your homeroom, but certainly once you get on the bus, please select a buddy, someone you're going to check in with when we have those times we are expected to gather. Students, remember that this is technically a school day. You're expected to be on your very, very best behavior. You're representing UAS while we go out there. You're representing yourself and your own family, but you're also going as a school group. This is a privilege to be able to go to IMG. They're just opening up. And as I said in the opening assembly, with privilege comes responsibility. You're expected to be on your very best behavior, represent yourself and our school with pride. Any student who makes unfortunate choices certainly will be dealt with back here at the campus, and we really don't want to have to deal with that. We want to go and have a lot of fun. So please live up to the high expectations I have of you and your teachers have of you, and we're going to have a really, really great day. That said, you're also expected to follow the rules and expectations of IMG. If one of their employees tells you to do something or asks you to stop doing something, whatever the case might be, your job is to follow the instructions given the first time they are given. So I have great expectations that you'll have great behavior throughout the course of our trip. I know these announcements are a little bit long, teachers, but if you need to pause at any time right now to review some of these notes about that with your students, feel free to review these before we head out to the buses. Happy birthday wishes for today, Thursday, September 1st, go out to Ghazal El-Shari in grade 6. Also for Friday, September 2nd, Shamsa in grade 6 and Dawani in grade 6 as well. Let's wish these students a very happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Ghazal, Shamsa and Dawani, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, students. That's all I have for this morning. Teachers, once we have roll taken and once we've gone through these morning announcements, we're looking at heading toward the buses be on the buses by 9:45 or as close as we can. So if students have used the restroom, if students have, if you have a buddy system already set up and the phones have been collected, anything on the items, books or anything can be left in homerooms, let's go ahead and start heading to the buses. And again, meet on the buses with your designated number. I believe the buses will be in the back parking lot, not in the front. And again, if there's any change in that information, we'll surely pass through and let you know for sure. That's all I have for now. Teachers, any other information we have, again, we'll be passing through to let you know. Gosh, this is going to be fun. I can't wait to get on that roller coaster. Ow! Anyway, have a great day. We will see you later.